This nigga say some shit, yeah. What? For real? That smell like shit. That's crazy. I wish my hoe was up so we can ask her. We gonna ask her what I smell like. I said I wish my hoe was up so we can ask her what I smell like. Bro, y'all ass be lying. This is my last game. Nigga said that by 12 o'clock, ain't it? Bro, why that shit so loud, son? It's about 5 in the morning. Gang, turn that shit down. Bro, turn that shit down, gang. Hell no. That bit too loud in my ear. Gang. Yo, like, true. Then you laughing. That shit don't be funny. God, that nigga be laughing. Niggas say niggas say get sleepy and get to laughing. Never knew a nigga that get sleepy and get to laughing. Let me see what the fuck they need to about. Hold up. Alright, come on, twin. Bro, what the hell? Oh, you talking about cool mouth? You gotta do wide open it. Come on, twin. So I ain't playing on high risk no more, bro. You do not make whites with this shit. I ain't made not one white since I played on this shit. I'm turning this shit off. Exactly, nigga. Let me turn this shit off. Bro, it don't matter. I don't make them either fucking way. Shit, might as well turn down whites on. The fuck? Come on, son. Just go to the corner. Go to the corner, bro. Come on, you supposed to stay on him. You dumb. Let me do it. Man, who man wide the fuck open though? Zay, bro, you have no fucking defense, bro. Like, that shit makes no sense. And I hit the wrong person. Hit square, hit square. Please tell me you can make it. Oh my god, nigga, you got takeover. You supposed to hit that. Zay, switch. Fuck. Never mind. He got your dude. He gonna make that. That's easy. Switch, 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 switch. What the fuck, bro? Bro. Shh. That's game right there. Twin, switch, switch, switch. Down, down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Switch, 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 switch. All right, they got the two. They got the two. Girl, come on, you gotta shoot that. Fuck, man. Bro, this dude don't miss, bro. Twin, switch. Oh, damn. Switch, get him, get him. Damn. He missed. We need a three, though. We need a three. Bro, what? Come on. I was about to say, bro. I was about to, bro. Twin, I was about to throw my controller at my TV, man. Hit me. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Shh, niggas just don't care. Yep, that's game. Shh. Oh, I did, bro. I broke down the whole cigar. I forgot about it. Talk to myself, Jet. Bro, nothing, bro. Shut the fuck up, man. Yo, that about to piss me off, man. Bro, your ass slow. Bro, what you doing, bro? You getting off for what, bro? Cause I'm about to go play. I'm about to go play, bro. Yo ass playing. Bro, I'm about to go play, son. I'm about to go, like, go to the door and go play a game, bro. What you doing? Nigga, you might as well stay up to 5 o'clock, bro. Don't even do that, son. Oh, damn, it's 4:54. How the fuck it hit 4:54 already? Bro, what the fuck? I did not know it was 4:54, gang. Hey, I ain't trying to go to sleep about 7. See, but the thing is, if I go to sleep at 7, I mean I ain't gonna wake up about it. Shit. Bro, where the hell you went, bro? bro, bro, you disappeared, bro. Bro, what? Tony, you gotta join me again or something, gang. Something ain't right. You might go bed. Alright, so hit me, bro. Alright.
He in the house. They don't even know what's coming for them.
We know MP came ready to play.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Now here is Smith, clock at 6. The kid passes to Smith. The three-pointer off the mark. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Smith. Here's the kid. He's covered by Halliburton. Smith the pass to the kid. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Pass to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Houston. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out. Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
He takes it in. Houston moving it around. The kid passes to Brooks. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Siakam the bounce pass. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Here's the kid, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Brooks from outside, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Ooh, just shook his man loose. with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. The kid gets the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. And coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the kid picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. He had 27 points last game. Lays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 9.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
This one for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
It's rebounded by Şengün.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The kid, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Siakam. 17 points in his last outing. Trains the three-pointer.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
Here's the kid. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Back to Şengün. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And obviously the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. You look at the Spurs. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at Houston, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Siakam misses. Rockets leading by 14. Here's Smith, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 7.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the kid. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Mathurin. Last time out he had 13 points. Now here's Halliburton. T right on him. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Here's the kid. Drills the three-pointer. The kid's got 17 now.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Outside Turner. Outside for Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Rockets. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's the kid. Pass to Whitmore. Houston moving the ball around. Here's the kid. Şengün. 5 on the clock. Plays it up off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Haliburton outside. Here's Siakam, covered by Smith. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Comes up empty down low.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Smith. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Turner throws it down.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Here's the kid. He's got 22. Sinks the three-pointer.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now, here is Haliburton. He's got 14. Turner with it. Now defended by Şengün. And a wide-open look for Haliburton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. With a big group substitution here. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Whitmore. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Haliburton.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
The kid gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pacers shooting to start out this game about 43%. McConnell finds Toppin. Here's Shepard going inside. Rebound by Jeff Green. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Here's the kid. Kept alive. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. The kid's got 33.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first. And it's Shepard missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
McConnell passes to Shepard. Spins. Will it go? He lays it in.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pass to Eason. Outside Holiday. And another three for Houston.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Siakam. Good. Siakam's got his second basket.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Toppin. Nothing on the board. Here's the kid. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
12 seconds left in the first quarter.
In for the Pacers, Isaiah Jackson. Tyrese Haliburton.
To the middle. Here's McConnell. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Houston Rockets going to the break, holding an enormous 36. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Obi Toppin. Tyrese Haliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Jackson at the center.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Haliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Landale grabs the miss. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
The kid gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Houston's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have? And again for 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Timeout called the Pacers. Whitmore, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Back to Nesmith. Outside for Halliburton. From outside, off the mark.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Good on the shot.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Jackson finds Halliburton, and the layup falls. 22 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's the kid. He's covered by McConnell. The kid can't hit. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. Sweet move, and Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's the kid. And yet, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. McConnell kicks to Jackson. Here's Halliburton. Misses off the right iron. The Rockets have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. He had a nice open look right there. Brooks has got 12 points in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense.
Good, another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. Crossed up the D perfectly. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Şengün's checked in for Houston. Smith comes in for Brooks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Toppin can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And there's the drive. Here's the kid. Non-stop scoring machine here. Out to the right wing. Pass to Smith. Houston moving it around. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his second bucket of the game to go.
For as hard as Şengün plays, he's always so relaxed on the floor.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Back to Halliburton. No good on the triple. And it's Houston on the break. And another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the kid. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
But we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Smith's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
Rockets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Pass to the kid. Fires the three. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Now, Nembhard. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Nembhard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back.
And another one.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember, and approaching some history to boot. Pass to Siakam. Down low. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Shot from the wing. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's McConnell. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. Here's the kid. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Smith, the pass to the kid. Good. Another from 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. Here's the kid. From the line. Hits it again. Wow.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
There's the 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Mathurin with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
Pass to Şengün. From down in the low post, it goes. Şengün's got 6.
Love that intensity from Şengün inside, basically overpowering the coverage.
A shot by McConnell, no good. McConnell's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Eason down low. Nembhard covering. Eason's shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Lobbed up there for Şengün. Turner with the steal. Outside Mathurin. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mathurin's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's the kid. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's McConnell. He's got 6. Here's Siakam. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Houston, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them. I'm headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Indiana Pacers.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
The young guys are playing well, but it's the long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. And that is it for half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Get out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. The shot by Turner, no good. Turner's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Got that one up quick. The Kids got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Now, Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's the kid. He's off on that one. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nembhard's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
The kid. And good. There's another. That's 91 and incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Halliburton for three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. And he knocks it down. Good looking three there from the kid.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Turner with the screen for Siakam. The shot. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 13 with that last one. The shot's good from Smith.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton for three, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
The kid passes to Şengün. Here's the kid. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Here's Nembhard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And here's Halliburton. 30 points in the game. Jacks up a three. Brooks grabs the board.
And he has been ice cold from beyond.
Good, he hits again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game story.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
And now we head to center court where MP has a few words for us.
Oof. Man, this hasn't even sunk in yet. On a night like this, setting the record for points in the game, you're so in the zone that it feels like everything is just effortless. But it's not. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. So credit to my coaches, my teammates, everyone coming up that helped push me, my family, my friends, haters, defenders. Every one of those points scored tonight, this is for y'all. Everything that I do is. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well spoken and such a likable player, isn't he, Greg? From Wilt Chamberlain to MP, a record none of us thought could ever be broken.
And Kevin, the entire NBA community, heck, the whole world will be talking about MP's performance tonight. This one will live for a while.
Here's Siakam. He's got 10. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Şengün inside. He's against Turner. And Şengün throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points. points and 15 rebounds.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
The Pacers shooting for the game at 42%. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Siakam with it. 10 points for him. Haliburton outside. And he comes up with the deuce. That's now 32 points for Tyrese Haliburton.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. Houston moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whitmore. It's the three-point bomb. Whitmore's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
To the inside. Here's Haliburton. And finished off by Haliburton.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Inside. Fades. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Nembhard finds Haliburton. Siakam for 3. A shot off that time.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the right side. Pass to Whitmore. Here's the kid. Back to Whitmore. To the wing right side. From deep, Brooks. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so it's Haliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Siakam outside. Back to Haliburton. And finished off by Haliburton.
Boy, we have seen Pascal Siakam really elevate his passing skills. What an outstanding distribution right there.
To the paint. Here's Whitmore. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Haliburton drives in. And finished off by Haliburton.
How about that take from Haliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
The kid banked in off the glass. You know, Greg, there was a bit of a rough patch with this team's chemistry not too long ago. That seems to have been put behind them now.
And I think MP stepped up and helped smooth the transition, right? He empathized with where the fracture was coming from and made sure the team stayed on the same page. That's great leadership from the young star.
Three-pointer, Brooks. It's good from long range. Brooks has got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Rockets.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Haliburton for 3. Cans it from downtown. Haliburton's got 41.
He is just self-willing. His team right now